You can use the tables on page 82 in the Dungeon Master's Guide to calculate your combat encounters. DMKC here with Dungeon Master Solutions. Today's video goes out to all those noob Dungeon Masters who are having trouble calculating their battles. What constitutes an easy encounter, a medium one, a hard one? What values get multiplied? There are several ways to determine how difficult your combat encounters can be. One way is to use the tables in Xanathar's Guide to Everything. Another way is to do no calculations at all whatsoever. But today, I'll be showing you the most basic way, the way right out of the Dungeon Master's Guide. First, familiarize yourself with the XP threshold table on page 82. The y-axis is character level, and the x-axis is combat difficulty. Easy, medium, hard, and deadly. For a few examples, an easy challenge for a first level character would be worth 25 experience points. A hard encounter for a third level character would be worth 225 experience points. And a deadly encounter for a fifth level character would be worth 1100 experience points. Next, decide how difficult you want your given combat encounter to be. In the average session, I like to sprinkle in a few medium and hard encounters, and of course the occasional deadly. After that, verify how many players are going to be at the table for your session. For my group, this is often easier said than done. Following that, it's time for some math. Add up the XP thresholds of all of your players based on character level and desired difficulty. Then that value is your party threshold. For some examples, if you wanted an easy encounter for 3 first level characters, the party XP threshold would be 75. If you want a medium encounter for 4 third level players, then your party XP threshold would be 600. And if you wanted a deadly encounter for 2 sixth level players, then the party XP threshold would be 2800. Finally, pick out your bad guys and use the encounter multiplier table on page 82 to decide how many bad guys you can use. Since more villains equals more attacks and more hit points, the encounters naturally get harder the more enemies you have. An encounter gets up to 1.5 times harder when you have 2 enemies, and up to twice as hard when you have 3 to 6. So let's say I want to make a deadly encounter for 4 third level players, and I want to use my old standby, the Kobold Dragon Shield. Kobold Dragon Shields are worth 200 experience points, and the deadly party threshold for 4 third level characters is 1600. That is 400 times 4 party members. If I only used 2 Dragon Shields, then the encounter would be worth 600 experience points. That's 2 times 200 times 1.5. If I used 4 Dragon Shields, then the encounter would be worth 1600, right on the money. That's 4 times 200 times 2. I know this video is bloated with numbers, so I'll be sure to make another video soon with more examples. In conclusion, you can use the tables on page 82 in the Dungeon Master's Guide to calculate your combat encounters. If you found this video helpful, like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment about what you'd like to see me cover on the channel. See you next time.